Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to another episode with American Truck Simulator as we continue in the last waning days of the event here to explore Oklahoma. We still have 2 cities left to get the final kind of 2 cities for the event. We have some sawdust panels that we've got up in Guymon. Let me show you the map. We're going to be taking them down to Clinton, which is one of the last 2 cities we need to deliver to or from to get the event. This will give us city number 9, just a straight shot down through Woodward and in here. Then our last city is Enid. And what I'm going to do is try to find a delivery from Clinton to Enid that will qualify us for the delivery. If not, I'll just take the truck up to Enid and see if we can get a delivery out of that. But either way, we are going to finish the Oklahoma event in this episode. Let us get underway. It's Sunday, a little bit after lunchtime in the game world right now. And it's actually Sunday about 8 o'clock in the real world too. So not too much of a discrepancy between game world and real world. A lot of things to talk about, a lot of real life things to talk about, I think, as we get going on the delivery here. But we do have plenty of sleep energy and plenty of fuel. We have plenty of sunlight for both of these journeys, I think. So we should be good to go to wrap this one up. I'm excited to finish up Oklahoma. And it's been a fun event here. Still a lot of things to do in Oklahoma, though. We've got a lot of other kind of achievements to work for. Haven't yet picked up all of the scenic viewpoints or the view videos there, the camera shots either. So just a couple of other things left to do. I'm not quite sure what I'll do after this. Let me get our mirror up here so we can see a little bit better. I have been checking, but let me get out on the highway. Then we'll talk about that. So we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. I'll see you in a minute as we get out of Guymon here. Come on, Bus. What are you doing there? She's checking me out. She's just going to stay there forever? She can't make the corner? It's good to know in the 10 days that I've been away from the game, the AI drivers have improved a ton. Is she just going to stay there for the whole time? I mean, we can get around her, right? I'm not worried about it, but it's kind of a little bit awkward here because she's just giving me actually she's not even staring at me anymore. Oh, now it's our turn to go. That'll probably get her going. Yeah, that's a little weird. She just messed up the turn apparently and then froze and didn't know what to do. It's probably her first day on the job. She looked a little bit nervous there, but anyway, see when we get out on the highway. So we're about 45 minutes into this 3-hour and 19-minute delivery, I think it was. We've got our sawdust panels safely attached to the back of the truck here, just flying along. Whoa, I gotta pay attention. I'm never good at driving from those external cameras in this game. I mean, I think it'd be better if I practice it. And Nerdy Nana was actually saying, she left a comment. She said there's a mod that puts one of the external cameras in a different spot. I've been meaning to try that, so I have to go check out her channel. You should check out her channel if you like farming sims too. She's got a ton of stuff there. I'll put a link down below. She's super nice. She's been a long-time follower of this channel, and she leaves great tips for me to check out, many of which I do check out. That one is one that I have to check out. She didn't leave it too long ago, so it's not like I'm ignoring her, but I've been wanting to do that. Apparently it's got a better external view than the number 2 camera that you get by default. This one right here makes it a little, maybe it's a little higher up or a little bit closer to the front of the cab or something like that. But I mean, this one's okay for taking out the scenery and stuff like that, but it's not the greatest, I don't think. Anyway, let's get back in the truck before I kill myself. All right, so a good amount of things to talk about. It is now August 27th in the real world, and I thought I would be done with this event a long time ago. And it's been a while since it's been a video on the channel. Some people were wondering what happened. I posted a couple days ago one of those community posts on the channel, but a little bit of quick life update. I don't generally do too many of these, I think, in game, and I will be doing a channel update probably at the end of the month too here. But I had to go. I didn't have to. I went away to a tabletop wargaming conference. First time ever to do that in my life. Super excited. And then before that, I was hoping to make a couple of videos to put up on the channel for while I was gone, but I got really busy before I left, so I didn't get to do that. Of course, I couldn't make any while I was gone, and I thought, okay, as soon as I get back, which was Tuesday, it's now Sunday, as soon as I get back on Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to start making videos for the channel again. So I expected to have a trucking video up last Tuesday, except, yes, it was my first tabletop wargaming conference, also my first time in my life to get COVID. I know, and it was not fun. So I have been out of action Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, It's now Sunday, so it knocked me out for 5 days. It was pretty bad. I don't want to go into details and things like that, but I was feeling better as of Friday, but I had like zero energy. That stuff, I'm sure a lot of people have had it, and it's not unusual, but for me, it was the first time, so it was new to me. And I was just amazed at how much it just wipes you out. I mean, I know people get it, they don't have symptoms. People get it and it's like a mild cold, and then people get it, of course, they're hospitalized and more tragic things too. So, you know, I on the grand scale of things here, I think I was really, really fortunate. But wow, talk about like no energy. I would do something for like 10 minutes, like even just text on a phone for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's it. I need a nap. And then I slept. I think there are a couple days in there I slept. I literally was on the sofa asleep or in bed asleep for, 20 of the 24 hours of the day. One day, 22 of 24 hours, I know I was horizontal. I was so wiped out. Happy to say, though, not to belabor the point, happy to say I'm feeling close to 100% now. My baseline heart rate's going back down. I feel like I've got energy. My voice has come back, and it looks like things are going to be fine. So, knock on wood here, fingers crossed, all those kinds of things. Things can happen, but it looks like the worst of it is past. I've got a new game, by the way, right there. So you pull up to the stoplight, and you see how close you can get to the stop line. You check it with the 3 camera. That's not very good, is it? Too big of a space. So if I pull up here now and stop right there, that's pretty good. But it was a second shot. So what I'm trying to do is judge the distance of the front of the truck to those stop lines and see if I can get better at making it right on the stop line. It's kind of a new mini game for me to play. I mean, sometimes I'm not a big fan of stoplights, so I'm trying to think of ways to make them more fun. How do you make stoplights fun? What do you do in real life at stoplights? I don't want to say while I'm driving. Okay, I will say it. While I am driving, I don't drive a truck in the real world. Some people have asked that, but I'm not. If you see the way I drive a truck in the game, I hope you know I don't drive a truck in real life, right? That would be a disaster. But I do drive cars, of course, in the real life, and I have driven some bigger trucks, not these kind of trailer trucks, but larger like U-Haul rental trucks and stuff like that. But I'm losing the plot here, so keep me on track here. But when I am driving a regular car, one of the things that I do now, actually, I don't drive all that much in real world, but one of the things that I do is I actually practice videos. So if I have a certain segment of video that I'm going to make, like a video introduction or something like that, or a chunk of the video that I want to talk about, sometimes when I'm driving around, I'll actually practice that. So I'll just be talking away in the car. I mean, I get air conditioning, so the windows are rolled up and stuff like that. But I'm just driving in the car and I'm just talking to myself. So it creates some awkward moments at stoplights and stuff, where people kind of catch people looking in and I'm just chattering away. Maybe they think I'm on the phone, but I think there's a different appearance if you're looking on the phone than if I'm doing what I'm doing here. Oh, there's that bus. It's coming back. She's chasing us now. I kind of got to cut her off. There we go. Okay. In the top right mirror up there. Whoop, mind the speed limits. There's a lot going on in this episode. Mine seems to be, haven't made one of these in about 10 days, so I just feel like there's a lot of energy. I'm excited to be back. It feels good to be back. We are in Woodward, by the way, now. And now we have to go right. We're going to make this light. Oh, that's excellent. I love it when we make traffic lights without wiping anything out, too. Most excellent. And we've done this Scenic Viewpoint before, which was at night, I think. About an hour left to go. So anyway, that's the story of my life for the last 10 days, and you've learned odd facts about me. But I am curious, if you're willing to share, what do you do when you are driving places? Do you listen to radio? Do you listen to podcasts? Watch Netflix? Hopefully not if you're driving. But anyway, let me know. Because I know that it's a lot of people spend a lot of time in cars, right? Listen to Audible books. That's what my wife does. My wife listens to audiobooks when she's in the car driving. But I belabor the point. About an hour left in our delivery. I'll see as we get closer to the end of our first delivery here. Again, a double header because we're going to finish Oklahoma today. Hey, look, it's ATS Bank, American Truck Simulator Bank. That's cool. So that was a fast hour. We just flew over to Clinton, the main highway, and just kind of slipped through the town. Now we're on the other side of town, heading over to our delivery point a little bit under 10 minutes left to go. 5 minutes before we get there. Couple things left to talk about on this episode. I have an idea for a competition. It's going to be a Pick the Best State competition. I'll talk about it after we pick up the next delivery, during our next delivery, because it's going to take a while to explain it. But the other thing I wanted to mention I thought was pretty cool was, and thank you to SCS Software for doing this, they did a shout out on Steam to one of my videos that I made during Oklahoma. So I did like a community spotlight poll. It wasn't just featuring my video. It wasn't featuring a video on this channel. It was featuring all the videos done by community spotlight creators. So there was probably like 3 or 4 videos up there maybe, but it was cool. One of the Oklahoma ones was up there. So I was really happy to see that. That's always nice to see that they're watching and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, we are here at our final delivery. So far, a perfect delivery. No speeding tickets, no fines or other damage incurred. And let's see how we do, let's see how we do with parking. 40. That's not too hard, I don't think, right? But we got to make this corner. But I don't know if we can make the corner. If we can make the corner, it's not too bad. It feels like it's going to be tight here. Can we make that? I think the force is with us. Yeah, we got this. And then we should just swing past these boxes. All these companies just leaving the boxes out, swing past it, slide past that dock, and we should be able to just back right in here. This is actually a very gentle parking job for having been away from the game for about 10 days of no playing and no driving. But I was having a lot of troubles backing up, if you recall, right before I stopped recording episodes. So let's see how this goes. Now, it looks like it's absolutely perfectly in line with it, right? That looks, I mean, just perfect. And I should be able to swing here, just drop it right in. Just get it straight. That. I think we're good. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't see. Okay, this isn't working. Sorry. Got to do the front here. Yeah, I'm messing this all up. That would be embarrassing. But it does look like I am going to mess it all up here. Okay. Let's get it straight and drop it in. We got this. A little bit crooked here, but I think if we straighten it out now, we're going to be good. Come on, give it to us. Maybe. Maybe. I don't think it's going to. Oh, that's terrible. Well, I've an excuse. I had COVID and I've been away for a while, so that explains why I couldn't back this up straight. But that was pretty bad. I feel like I should have gotten that one in my sleep. My parking is getting worse the more I do this. This is not good. Not good at all. Corrections must be made. I don't know quite what's going on. I used to not think about it so much and just do it. And now I started thinking about it, like which way to move the wheel and all that kind of stuff. And I just seem to be butchering it. I think it's this truck, though, too. For whatever reason, I'm finding it hard to back up with this truck. Like, I find like it's correct. I don't know why. Like, it's correcting too fast or too slow. Or I just haven't figured it out yet. But I'll keep working at it. It's bound to sort itself out. There we go. Now we're home. Happy sawdust panels. Let's get our money, and on we go to finish the Oklahoma event. So let's cash this win. I think we got 7,000, and we're saving up for something, right? We just got a driver and a truck on our last episode, if I recall. Working up to level 29. That was just a little progress there. Oklahoma event, 9 out of 10. Let's see if we can find something right to Enid, or I might have to drive up there. I'll be right back. Look at that. It couldn't be any better. Grain. Taken up to Enid, 122 miles, so it's got the minimum. This is only one delivery. It only pays $2,000. It's 2 hours and 34 minutes, but that should be perfect. We can talk about the pick the best state competition thing. It's going to be like I'll tell you about it. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, so I'm going to go pick this up. I'll see you when we get this hooked up, and then we'll be on our way to finish the Cruising Oklahoma event. We'll get the paint job for the next episode. That'll be fun. See you in a minute. All right, that was a quick 15-minute drive, and it's actually closer to Enid, and here we are with our grain all hooked up, and we are ready to roll. Still plenty of daylight, still plenty of sleep energy, and plenty of gas in the tank. This is working out splendidly, and we're perfect. Can we get a perfect delivery on both of these? Can we get a perfect episode? I didn't have any problems between here and picking up the trailer now too. I did kind of hit the trailer hard when we were picking it up, but no damage incurred, so we're good to go there. But following the McDonald's truck, we'll take our grain back out into Clinton, then we'll go through Clinton, and then it's up to Woodward, and then we're going to turn right. So we're kind of zigzagging back and forth here, but this will get us through. Come on, car. Don't ruin my perfect episode. That would bum me out. Anyway, we will get through the other side of Clinton here. I think, let me just double check. I'll show you our route here, by the way. So we're going to go up. I wanted to get that, but I don't want to do it now. And that's just a photo thing. We will get a photo and a viewpoint here. So we definitely want to stop for that, though. And then I think there is one, that's a camera shot we'll get here in Enid. And then we're just going to take it up here. But we're going to go this way instead. I'm not going to go that way. We won't worry about the camera shot. We'll go here so we can get the whatever this is. It's probably a truck dealership and probably a recruitment agency. Then we'll go in there. So add a little bit of distance, but still, it's only a couple hours for us to get there. And that should be good. That'll give us, I think, 7 viewpoints in the state as well. But yeah, we should have plenty of energy and plenty of daylight. So looking forward to this drive. We'll connect as we get on the other side of town because I want to talk about the Best American Truck Simulator State Tournament thing coming up. Round 1 starting now on the channel. So we are just outside of town now. It's Sunday, about 3:30 in the afternoon. And I want to introduce and talk about how we're speeding here, but we shouldn't be soon because, yeah, 65 is right here. Boom, we're good. Okay, so we're cruising 65. Let me put on the cruise control here. Good, we're up to 65. And let's talk about the Best American Truck Simulator State Tournament. So there are 13 states. In the last episode, I think I asked people to kind of mention what was your favorite state DLC in American Truck Simulator, and people kind of gave some answers and stuff like that. And some of the ones that people picked, I kind of knew from before. What is this car doing? We're gonna, whoa. Okay, still perfect. I thought he was gonna turn before we got there. That was a little crazy, but we made it, no worries. Why is this truck going so slowly? Come on, Leonard. Move your butt. Wow, what are you doing? You delivering eggs or something? Oh, you're turning. Okay, I guess we'll forgive you. You got a building inside. No wonder why he's slow. Okay, we'll get back up to speed, but let's talk about this. So then, and people gave some random answers, and I thought, well, that's kind of fun and everything like that. But what if we had a tournament on the channel, a single elimination tournament to pick the best state in American Truck Simulator? So I made this bracket. I'll put it up here. There are 13 states in the 13 states in the game right now currently. And I seeded them by what I kind of thought people have given inclinations what their favorite states are. So basically what's going to happen is, if you're familiar with kind of our basketball tournament, we have this tournament in the United States called March Madness. There's a car in front of me, right? Oh, it's gone. I wasn't paying attention. I probably should pay attention, but sometimes it's hard to pay attention and talk about basketball tournaments at the same time. Anyway, we're out on the road here. We're going now. Okay, so if you're familiar with March Madness in the United States, it's a single elimination college basketball tournament featuring the best 64 teams in the nation every year. They play from 64 teams down to 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, and then the last 2 play for the National Basketball Championship. So that's the format we're going to use, except we only have 13 states in the game right now. Later, maybe we can do another one. We'll have more states and things like that. But with 13 states, that means we had to give 3 states buys. So if you look on the graph here, Colorado, which people universally say comes up all the time when people talk about their favorite states, is the #1 seed. That's the state to beat. And this car is going to cut us off. We got construction to worry about a little bit up here, but we got this. And then the state that other people mention a lot too seems to be Texas, of course. That's another popular one, new DLC, and it's massive. A lot of people saying they like Texas. And then a number of people mentioning Montana was a favorite site. So I made Montana the 3rd seed. None of this matters, of course, because it's single elimination. It just means that these 3 states get to skip the first round and go right directly on to the second round. So here's the matchups we've got, though. I seeded number 4th seed is California. That's going to go up against the 13 seed New Mexico. I thought that might have been one of the least liked states in American Truck Simulator. Again, I'm kind of making this up, but if New Mexico upsets California, that's all good and well. Then in this other western bracket, we have Idaho going against Oregon. That's going to be our first matchup. Nevada against Oklahoma. So I had Oklahoma as the 5th seed because his new DLC seems to be really well liked. Nevada the 12th seed. On the eastern side, we have Utah going up against Wyoming, which always comes up as one that people mention they really like. Washington against Arizona, which could be an interesting battle. Then we've got, and that's it. And then we've got Texas with the bye. So How do we do this? I'm going to put a poll on the channel, and we're going to update this every episode. We'll do one game, if you would, per episode, and we'll just keep going until we're down to the final 2 states. And if it works out with the first seed against the second seed, it'll be Colorado against Texas. But maybe the people will vote and knock off one of these top seeds before we get to that, because that's what happens in these basketball tournaments all the time. Anyway, the best teams don't always win. So on the channel, I'm going to put a community poll up. Our first game is number 8 seed Oregon against the number 9 seed Idaho. All you have to do to play is to go vote for which of those 2 states do you like more. Do you like Idaho better than Oregon, or do you like Oregon better than Idaho? Whichever one wins will go on to the next game, and that's going to be playing against Colorado, but that won't be the next time. We're going to play all the first round games first, but eventually the winner of that will play against the first round by Colorado. So, and we'll go kind of knock them down one at a time until we finally determine, I did terribly, look at that. Not even close. I got paid. But to my defense here, I was talking about the state tournament. I wasn't really trying to stop on that line too well there. But so we're off and running. Let me know what you think, but please go vote. I'll probably also put a poll up on Twitter too for this. I'll put the address to my Twitter account for this channel. I made a second one, but to be honest, it's only got like 50 followers. It's a really new Twitter account. I haven't really done all that much with it. So the poll that goes up on Twitter won't count. It'll just be there for fun. But the one that does count is the one that's on the channel, because I think that'll get a lot more votes. That'll probably get, I don't know, at least maybe 40, 50 votes or something like that. Certainly enough for us to kind of pick winners and keep moving forward with the tournament and stuff like that. Let me know what you think. Idaho versus Oregon, our very first matchup. Pick the best state DLC tournament starting now. Scenic Viewpoint right up ahead at the crest of this hill, and a photo opportunity up here. So we're definitely going to see if we can pick this up. Looks like we just slide in this parking lot here. We got no traffic. Perfectly safe maneuver here. Let's just pull right up. Let's see what we got. This one looks interesting. And we're here in the daytime. How cool is that? Let's see what we got. 7 out of 10 now for Can-Do Gloss Mountain State Park. Oh, very cool. This looks good. Nice little scenic. I do think my favorite part of the state so far, speaking of state parks, was that whole southeast corner. It looks like a good portion of that they've represented in the game, although this looks really cool too. Represented in the game is a lot of the state parks that were down there. That was a really fun drive, and we did all those the hidden roads in Oklahoma, and I know there's a few more in the central part of the state and things like that too, and probably some others that we just haven't found. I get a sense that there might be more out there than at least we've talked about. A little bit of a representative oil well with some cows. Some people complimented me on my cow impersonation in a previous episode a little while ago, and I do think I can do a lot better, but I do have to practice. So sometime soon, I'm going to try to do my better cow impression. I think it was in Euro Truck Simulator that I did it, but I used to have a really good one, and I just haven't practiced it. I can tell I'm not quite there yet. So I'm going to practice, and we're going to do cow interpretation pretty soon. It's not that cool, I guess. It's kind of dorky when you think about it, but Gloss Mountain State Park, there you go. We have grain here to deliver. I want to make sure we get it delivered before it goes back. That gives us our 7th photo opportunity pick. Oh, we got to pick up a photo opportunity here too. I almost missed the photo. We got the viewpoint. Let's get this photo mode in here. So I'll take this picture, then we'll get going. Gloss Mountain State Park. Oh, very cool. We'll do it with the truck here. That sounds good. Nice. That's not the best picture, but we'll take it. Excellent. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. Now I got it. Trophy captured. Boom. Let's get back out on the road. Let's get this delivered. Got to make cereal for little kids. Uh-oh. Yeah, that wasn't so good. I didn't see him. Obviously. Darn it. Not only did we not get a perfect delivery, we got 13% damage. That was almost a head-on collision. Wow. He was brown, and the road is black. That's not an excuse. Help me out here. I gotta come up with an excuse. The mirror was kind of in the way, I guess. Where did he come from? I just didn't see him. I'm missing a lot of stuff lately. Gotta get sharper. I'm gonna blame the COVID. There we go. I had COVID, so my brain's still a little bit foggy. Probably shouldn't be driving, but that sounds like a good excuse. Darn it, 13% damage. Is there a... The truck's making all these goofy noises now, too. Oh, well. Hope we get our grain there. You don't have to have perfect deliveries for the event, though, right? Certainly not. Anyway, I gotta find a place to get our truck fixed up in Enid, too. But stuff happens. What can you do? We're doing so well there, too. I get a little distracted by the photos, COVID and stuff. I always have excuses. Help me out. See you in a little bit. Enid discovered the Sooner State Achievement in the bank. 10 out of 10 cities visited in Oklahoma. That's good. That's our first, I think, Oklahoma achievement, if I'm not mistaken. So we've been to every city in the game now, and we'll be delivering to our final one for the World of Trucks event. Kind of curious to see what that paint job looks like. I confess I've been either really sick or traveling, but that I haven't seen the paint job yet, so I'm kind of curious what it looks like. Alrighty, we're in Enid now on the other side, close to our delivery here, and there's a international truck dealer here, which we can uncover, and there's also a little maintenance shed here, so we can get our truck fixed up after smashing into that other little van thing that was coming the way here. 6%. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Chassis, 13%. Thank goodness we have insurance, 264 bucks. I wish insurance worked like that in real life. That's not a big deal at all, is it? You're a truck simulator. It's so expensive when you mess up your truck, but American Truck Simulator, no problems. I think we can go right back out this way, right? Just back out over the curbs here. Hopefully we won't hit anything. Now, I was saying how hard it is sometimes to... I think we're okay now. So I think what it was, actually, I think that mirror on the left side was hiding the vehicle. I'll go look at it when I'm editing, but I bet that's what it was. Now we do have to... down here. Yeah, there's a... I do want to go down this way and check this out because there is a recruitment agency right here. There we go. Hiding it down here. We'll pick this up, loop around.
Get ready.
Excellent. We're going to head out this way and get that back. Picking up more question marks. So, I am thinking in this game too, I was talking about this before in Euro Truck Simulator, but I think I might actually do it in this one. I might save up some money. I'm going to see how how quickly the money accumulates. But I might save up some money to do the Do Trucks Matter experiment with this game rather than in Euro Truck Simulator 2. But anyway, I am kind of getting ahead of myself a little bit because... Oh, there's a stop sign. What am I doing? I can go. Yeah, your turn to wait there, Jeep. The other thing I've been looking at are the so if you've been following the channel and the new channel and things like that, you know that there are 2 American Truck Simulator careers running right now. This is the old one, the original one that I switched to when Oklahoma and 1.48 came out because the other career that I was doing had a lot of map mods and I had to wait for them to get updated. Well, it looks like everything is updated that needs to get updated to run the map mods we're using on version 1.48, except for that Southern Edition Mexico. And to be honest, it looks like that is going to be updated. It doesn't look like there's any action on it. Like people asking on Facebook what's going on, and there's no reply. So it looks like that southern part of the Reforma one, which is not the Reforma DLC, it's a different DLC. It looks like that's... I'm not sure that's going to get updated anytime soon. So I don't want to wait for it. So what I'm going to do instead is I think I'm going to restart that career probably with the next episode because, well, we've been kind of through most of Oklahoma now. Another 40, hoping for a 90, but we did not get it. It's just right there. And we can just pull right past it into this dirt parking lot and back straight up into it. But having said that, I have not done the greatest job backing anything up lately. So who knows how this will work out. We in line with it at all? I think we are, right? Looking pretty good. We're pretty much straight on it here. So I should be able to do this with both mirrors up. Let's see how we do here. Looks like we gotta go that way a little bit. Straighter now. I want to drop this in. I don't care how long it takes us, but I want to drop this in on the first shot. I think we're straight on it now, right? Should be. We're right in it here. Just drop it right in. Come on, give it to us. A little bit crooked, but we should be right there. Bingo. Okay. Finally got one in one shot. We are home with our grain, dropping it off. This is General Mills, right? I think. Alrighty, we are there. Let's get our money. Not very much money. I think it was only $2,000. We spent $200 to get our truck fixed, so a little bit of a hefty hit there. But 132 miles. This should give us Cruising Oklahoma complete, though. Not very much experience. And 10 out of 10. We are complete. Personal goal completed. Excellent. So I will go get this stuff, and then maybe next episode, maybe we'll do one more in Oklahoma before we go back over. Because what I was saying was I think we have enough of the mods done to be able to switch back to the other career, which I want to do. So we'll be back in Mexico soon with our other career. But maybe I want to do one more episode in Oklahoma, maybe going someplace else. We'll get the paint job and check it out too. So thanks for watching, everybody. Go vote in the community poll. Which of the two states, our first two competitors, Idaho or Oregon, one will get knocked out of the tournament, the other will continue on. Vote for which of those two states you like. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.